Okay, so sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love a good sweet potato, right? But have you ever actually thought about what makes one like the perfect sweet potato?
It's more complicated than you might think, actually.
Yeah, way more.
Today, we're diving deep into sweet potato preferences.
Specifically in Vietnam,
Right. We're looking at this 2024 research brief. It's from the CGIAR.
which
Oh,
is
sorry. That's a global research partnership
okay.
focused on food security. And this brief, it really gets into what Vietnamese consumers are looking for.
When they're shopping for sweet potatoes.
Yeah, both fresh and cooked.
So this is about more than just like tasty tubers, right?
Absolutely.
It's about how those preferences can actually shape like breeding programs.
Exactly. And even impact food security.
Okay, so let's start with those fresh sweet potatoes, like the ones you see at the market.
Sure.
What stands out to you about like what Vietnamese consumers are looking for?
Well, the first thing is that avoiding external defects, that's the top priority.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, we all want produce that looks good.
Right, exactly. But then it gets really interesting.
How so?
Well, because there's this whole hierarchy of traits after that.
Like what?
You've got flavor coming next, and then texture, then weight and size,
Yeah.
then color, and finally shape.
Wow. So they're really looking at everything. I'm picturing someone at the market like super carefully inspecting each sweet potato.
And it gets even more interesting because the study actually found differences between what men and women look for.
Oh, okay. Now this is where I think things get really interesting.
Right. So men, they tend to go for those larger, more elongated sweet potatoes
Okay.
with a firm texture.
I wonder if there's like a cultural or historical reason for that.
Yeah.
Because like, wouldn't a larger sweet potato be harder to cook?
It's definitely possible. It could be linked to those traditional gender roles.
Okay.
Like ideas about how much men should eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it could even be tied to specific ways of cooking.
Makes sense.
We need more research to say for sure, though. But on the other hand, you have women.
Uh-huh.
They are way more drawn to the color of the peel.
Okay.
Purple and yellow are the favorites. Whites, less popular.
So like, are we talking about specific shades of purple and yellow or?
That's a good question. This study didn't get into specific shades, but
Mm.
it did highlight that color is a really major factor for women.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if there are like cultural associations with those colors.
Right. Like maybe purple means something specific in Vietnamese culture.
Exactly. It goes beyond just how it looks.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay. So if we had to like paint a picture here,
Sure.
what would the like ideal sweet potato look like to a Vietnamese consumer?
It might be a large, elongated root, smooth purple or yellow skin,
Uh-huh.
and a nice firm texture.
Gotcha. Okay, so those are the fresh sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
But what about when they're cooked?
Right, right.
Do those preferences change?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about next. So when it comes to those boiled sweet potatoes, yeah,
Mealiness and sweetness, those are the most important qualities.
makes sense. So we're talking that like fluffy texture
Yeah,
and that classic sweet potato flavor.
exactly.
But are there still those gender differences?
Oh, there are, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
But it kind of shifts.
How so?
For boiled sweet potatoes, women, they care more about the smell and the flavor.
Okay.
But men are more focused on how soft they are.
So it's like women are looking for a like more complete experience.
Yeah, you could say that.
And men just want it to like melt in their mouth.
Right.
Anything else we should know about these preferences?
Well, this is interesting. For boiled sweet potatoes, women actually care about the flesh color
Oh, wow.
and the size of the root.
Really?
But men, they don't seem to care about that at all.
I would not have expected that. I'm really curious why that is.
Yeah, me too. It could be about, those cultural norms again.
Oh, right, right.
About food and cooking. So, like, maybe women are more involved in, like, preparing and presenting the food.
Right, and so those visual things matter more.
Makes sense. Or maybe it's because of the dishes they're making.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
some recipes might need a specific color to
Exactly.
look right or taste right.
Yeah, it's complex, isn't it? All these cultural and culinary and even personal preferences.
Totally. But, like, the important thing is that the people breeding these sweet potatoes,
Right.
they're paying attention to all of this.
They have to be.
Because if they want to develop new varieties, like varieties that people actually like,
Yeah.
they can't just focus on, how much food it produces
Exactly.
or how resistant it is to disease.
Right, they need the whole picture
Whole picture
of what makes a sweet potato appealing.
to the people who are actually going to eat it.
Exactly.
So this study,
Yeah.
it didn't just look at like general preferences, right?
No,
No.
No, it didn't.
What else did they look at?
They looked at 6 popular varieties of sweet potato, ones that are already grown in Vietnam.
Oh, wow. So they, like, put these preferences to the test
Yeah,
with real sweet potatoes.
exactly.
And what'd they find?
The good news is the varieties they have, they're mostly meeting people's needs.
Oh, good.
But there's always room for improvement. Right?
Of course, of course. So it's not like starting over from scratch.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
It's about, like, making what already works
Right.
even better. So what did they find out about those specific varieties?
Well, some were definitely more popular than others.
Okay.
So that tells us that those popular ones, they must have some qualities that people really like.
So how can breeders use that information to make even better sweet potatoes?
Ah, that's the fun part.
Okay.
They can use these targeted breeding techniques to, like, amplify those good qualities.
So imagine, like, sweet potatoes with even more sweetness.
Yeah.
Or that perfect shade of purple. Or, like, a texture that just, I don't know, melts in your mouth.
It's like they're custom designing these sweet potatoes to match exactly what people want.
Wow.
Whoa.
But how do they do that? Like, what are the techniques?
Well, one way is to crossbreed those varieties that already have the good traits.
Right.
So you take 2 sweet potatoes with different good qualities,
Yeah.
and you combine them.
Like to create a super sweet potato.
Exactly, like a super sweet potato. They can also use things like marker-assisted selection.
And what is that?
It's where they look at the DNA of the sweet potato
Oh, wow.
to find the genes that control things like color or mealiness.
So it's not just trial and error anymore.
No, they're getting really precise
Yeah.
down to the gene.
Nope.
And that lets them develop sweet potatoes that not only provide food,
Right.
but also actually fit with,
Uh-huh.
you know, those cultural and culinary preferences.
Because at the end of the day, if people don't like eating something, they're not going to grow it or buy it.
Exactly.
And they're not going to make it part of their diet.
And that's what makes this research so important, you know?
Yeah.
It's connecting science and what people actually want.
Yeah.
So we can have sweet potatoes that
Yeah.
are not just nutritious,
Right.
but also delicious.
I like it.
It's a recipe for success.
So, like, taking all that traditional knowledge about sweet potatoes
Yeah,
and combining it with all this, like, super advanced science.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it really shows how research can, like, actually make a difference.
Yeah.
You know, make food more secure, improve nutrition, all the good stuff.
But this isn't just about Vietnam, right?
Right.
What if we did this for, like, other staple foods, too?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, in other parts of the world?
Yeah, that's a great thought.
What about, like, rice in India
Yeah,
or cassava in Africa?
that's a great example.
What do people in those places look for?
Right, exactly.
Like, what qualities do they want in their staple foods?
And then how can we breed new varieties
Yeah.
to give people what they actually want?
It's like, I don't know, we're opening up a whole new world
Yeah.
of possibilities for food.
And it's not just about, like, producing more food. It's about producing food that people are excited about,
That they actually want to eat.
that they want to grow.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes the whole system
Yeah.
more responsive to, like, what people actually want, what they need.
I've got to say, this deep dive has been really eye-opening.
Me too.
I never thought I'd get so into the
Right.
world of sweet potato preferences.
It's amazing, isn't it, how much we can learn from
Yeah.
something as simple as a sweet potato.
Well, thanks for joining me on this journey. It's definitely given me a lot to think about.
The pleasure was all mine. And remember, keep exploring. Keep asking those questions.
Always.